It's Two Dudes with Attitudes, a wrestling podcast with Ryan Enjoys Wrestling and MWO. And this is our WWE segment for the week of July 18, 2025. Unpopular opinions, where we're going to give our most unpopular opinions to each other, and we can decide and react to it whatever way we'd like. Maybe they won't be unpopular, but that usually means to the masses they are. Ryan, are you ready to get into it? It's one of my favorite segments.
Yes, it's mine too. And if you like this video and you want to see other stuff like it, remember to subscribe. We're on all the social media platforms at Two Dudes with Attitudes on TikTok, Two Dudes with Attitudes on YouTube, Two Dudes with Attitudes podcast on Instagram, Two Dudes PC on X, Apple and Spotify. Go leave us a 5-star rating and review, and let us know in the comments what your unpopular opinions are in the WWE.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Two dudes with attitudes, let's go. Two dudes and our attitudes ruthless, aggressively speaking, so let's do this. We're Ryan and Denton, they here to get your attention. The 5-star broadcast shit, start to the ending. Whether it's the E or it's all E, the two dudes with the attitudes will bring the heat. Get the point, yeah, it's on, time to lock in. Listen to the podcast where they get it poppin'.
All right, everybody, thank you for joining us for our segment. Like we said, it's unpopular opinions for the week of July 18th, 2025. So covering all things SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. We always start with the man. Ryan, what is your first unpopular opinion? He's already laughing, so let's see.
Yeah. So my unpopular opinion for this week, for July 18th, 2025, my first one is, it's going to be a twofold. Number one, we don't need a heel Cody Rhodes in WWE, because what we need, and this is the second part, is a heel CM Punk in the WWE. It's time, man. This CM Punk shtick of I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm the hero, and I'm the good guy, and it's a great day to be alive here in Houston, Texas, isn't it? Oh golly gee shucks, folks! I'm so happy to be in WWE again. It's not working. I'm sorry, it's not. And, I love Punk. He's one of my all-time favorites. He's definitely one of WWE's biggest stars. But it's time, man. Like, he was at his best when he was a bad guy. We need heel CM Punk. Heel CM Punk versus babyface Cody Rhodes next year at WrestleMania would feed families. Heel CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. There's already a story built in there. Like, yeah, I took your best friend from you at WrestleMania. Now I'm going to take your career from you or something. Like, there's already a story there. Like, build on it. Like, we need heel CM Punk. Heel CM Punk versus a freshly turned babyface John Cena. Like, make it happen, man. Like, CM Punk is at his best. He was at his best when he was a heel. The take no shit. He was he was the guy that told The Rock, your arms are too short to box with God. This is the guy that showed up and dressed up as Jeff Hardy a week after Jeff Hardy publicly announced that he had left the WWE, getting fans' hopes up that Jeff Hardy was lying to him. And no, it was a complete heel move. We need heel CM Punk back in WWE for at least one last run. We're getting one last run of John Cena, probably seeing one last run of Roman Reigns. We need one last heel run of CM Punk, and I think that then we will appreciate how good the man really is. But right now, his babyface stuff isn't working. I don't know whose idea it is to try to turn Cody Rhodes heel at SummerSlam, but if anybody needs to turn, it's one Chick Magnet Punk. It needs to happen ASAP.
Thought it was Chicago made. Either way,
whatever.
Yes, he does eat a lot of desserts. Have you not seen his press conferences? Yeah, I think you're 100%. I haven't even thought about that. That's pretty damn good. I like that take, because I think there's a 0% chance Cody turns heel. I think people forget that Stone Cold did heelish things and was the biggest babyface in the company. Yeah. Roman Reigns is doing heelish things right now. He's a baby. Like, you can do both. We don't just you don't have to be the G golly whiz, I'm Superman, like when you're a babyface. But I like seeing CM Punk turn heel. I think he does need it. I think he's lost as a babyface. He just doesn't. He's not that person. CM Punk's a douche.
He's coming across as trying too hard.
Yeah. Yes, because he has to try, because he's not that kind of guy. Just let him be who he is, be an a-hole, and be that heel that he truly desperately needs to be. So yeah, I like that take.
He's at his best when he has a chip on his shoulder. So put a chip on his shoulder, do something to piss him off backstage, make him angry, and let him go scorched earth on all the baby faces in WWE and watch the magic happen.
I agree. Well said. All right, I got one. You ready? I think it's unpopular, but we'll see. All right. I think Naomi should stay champion all the way to WrestleMania and even defend it there and keep it going. I think this woman deserves a long, long title run. I think we don't allow heels to shine that much, especially in the women's division. I think having her heel champion run all the way for another 6-7 months or whatever, maybe even longer than that, I think it would be best for business. I think not only does she deserve it, I think she's getting better and better in this character. Imagine by WrestleMania and what April is it, how much better this character is going to be. There's so much you can do with it, with the, proceed with caution and all that. And I think when she does lose it, finally, I think it should be to Bayley. I think we need to start repaying these women who have done so much and have been given so little. I think you let Naomi shine, let her finally have her greatness shown, and then let Bayley get her greatness back and let her have a great title run, defeating Naomi, having them defended it here and there, and then have Bayley have a good little run. But I have fear that Naomi's going to have a short run. I have fear that she's going to drop it to somebody, maybe a Rhea at some point. Stephanie Vaquer, something like that. I don't think it should happen. I think we need to let this girl cook. She is probably my favorite character right now in all of WWE, minus like Dominic Mysterio, obviously, because that's my dude. She's like my favorite right now to watch. But yeah, that's my unpopular opinion. I'm sticking to it. I think she needs to have a long run. No short shit over here.
No, I dig that a lot. I think that's fair. I'm not feeling this Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley match again. This time with Naomi instead of Bianca, added into it. We've already seen this. I don't want to see Rhea or Io have the championship. It's too soon for Stephanie Vaquer. Naomi's on the run of her life, so let her go. Let her hold it until WrestleMania. And I like your idea of Bayley. Like have Bayley maybe win the Rumble again and have a complete do-over. With the Royal Rumble from last year, 2024, let her go into WrestleMania and be the one to dethrone Naomi. It'll be a great story because these two women have been through a lot. So yeah, I don't think that's unpopular at all.
All right. What's your next one then? Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be another twofold, but I don't think Seth Rollins should cash in on CM Punk or Gunther at SummerSlam or at all. I think he should cash in on John Cena or Cody Rhodes instead. So they swerved us with Naomi winning the money, cashing in on Rhea and Io at WWE Evolution when we all thought she would cash in on Jade or Tiffany Stratton. I think they should do the same thing with the men's championship and have Seth Rollins cash in on John Cena or Cody Rhodes. John Cena, because it would be a great story. He could bring back the Monday Night Messiah gimmick because he's the savior of wrestling from the evil John Cena, and we should all be thanking him. We should all be bowing down to Seth Rollins' greatness and how he fooled everybody thinking he was hurt, and he really wasn't, and he was just counting down the days so he could save this company, and he continues to get heel heat that way. Or he can cash in on Cody Rhodes. The one thing Seth Rollins has yet to do is beat Cody Rhodes. He lost to him 3 straight times when he was a heel, including one time where Cody Rhodes had a torn pec inside Hell in a Cell. And now you have a much better story. He gets that elusive first victory over Cody Rhodes, but the most important victory, because this one has the championship on the line. He cashes in Money in the Bank. He's successful. He takes the championship away from Cody. Cody continues to be the biggest babyface in the company. Seth becomes the biggest heel. Now this adds in more storytelling because now you have the Roman Reigns effect. Seth Rollins still has his beef with Roman Reigns. So Seth Rollins still has his beef with CM Punk. So now you have a potential War Games match at Survivor Series because you have Seth Rollins and his group against maybe John Cena, maybe CM Punk, maybe Roman Reigns, maybe Cody Rhodes is involved to get his title back. And, WrestleMania next year is Seth Rollins as champion versus Cody Rhodes as champion, or versus Cody Rhodes for the title or something. I don't know. But I just think the storytelling with a undisputed champion Seth Rollins is so much better than the storytelling of Seth Rollins potentially cashing in on CM Punk. Like, we've seen CM Punk and Seth Rollins so many times. I think there's much more stories and much more longer term stories that you can tell if he cashes in on John Cena or Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, I'm for sure stealing this from you, posting it tomorrow on TikTok before you can.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? I have enough Seth Rollins theories. I might as well keep adding them up. Here's my thing. I like it. The only way this can work, though, is that, remember, he has guaranteed and made it public that CM Punk will never, ever be the champion as long as he is breathing, alive, blah, blah, blah. So he has to figure out how to cost. So
he can still cost him without cashing in.
If Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker cost CM Punk their match, and everyone thinks, see, Seth Rollins, night 1, I knew he wasn't coming back. He's not cashing in. Night 2, street fight, gives him the right to come out and interfere and win, and boom, and wins it. That's printing money, baby. And then CM Punk could then be peed off and go after him for the world championship. Yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm taking it from you. Sorry.
Yeah, take it.
TM me. You don't post anyway. No, that's fantastic. That's a really, really, but he has to cost Punk too. It can't just be, and how good would that be too, right? Because taking that idea that you have, and if he has Punk, or if he costs Punk the first night and he doesn't cash in, people are going to really, really be fooled by that theory then, because they're going to 100%, just like they did when Rhea and when that match, or when Tiffany won and Trish Stratus was done, people were like, well, there it goes. It's like the same thing, but you can use the same thing over and over again. Shockers are shockers, no matter how it's used. So I like it. I like it
so
a
many
lot.
ways you can go if he cashes in on Cody and Cena. The storytelling is endless through the end of 2025 at least.
Mm-hmm. I like it a lot. I like it. All right, my last one. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Ethan Page will be the biggest heel in 2026 for the WWE, not NXT, for the WWE. I think this dude has it. I don't think there's any reason why this dude will not succeed in WWE. I do think he succeeded in AEW. I just didn't think he got pushed properly. I think he's getting pushed. They're seeing the potential. They took the belt away from him just to give it right back into another belt. I do think they believe. I think he'll go to SmackDown or Raw, and I think he will be the biggest heel. Will he be a champion? Will he have long reigns? I don't know. I'm just saying, when like Christian Cage is the biggest heel in AEW, or he wasn't the champ, right? I think Ethan Page will be. I think he has that. I'm talking bigger than Dominic, bigger than Cena. Well, Cena will be gone. Bigger than any. I think he will be that guy that when you're thinking of like down to dirty heels, it's gonna be Ethan Page, and I think he will be doing it in 2000. I think by WrestleMania season, he will be on Raw or SmackDown, and I think he's gonna be a damn big deal. This dude is it. I'm telling you. I'm stealing something from you again, because you were telling me this on our old podcast when we had that weirdo guy with us. This is like straight, like he is that guy. He is that guy. And he collects toys, so I love him.
Yeah, he's awesome. And not only do I think he could be the biggest heel, I think he could be the biggest babyface as well. If that's how good he is. He has potential to be really, really good. I think right now we're seeing how good he is as a heel. I think it might be tough to turn him into a really good babyface, but I think if anyone can do it, it's him. I love that idea. I think if I'm Ethan Page, though, I want to continue being a big fish in a small pond and continue, killing it in NXT and doing your thing. Because you've seen Triple H's track record of pushing NXT stars recently on the main roster. It's not that great. So I really hope you're right. I want to see him on the main roster. I want to see him on Raw or SmackDown, and let him kill it. Let him do his thing, because he is that guy. He really is. He's charismatic. He's great on the microphone. He's engaging. He's dynamic. He's got all the criteria. He's got a great look. He's good in the ring. He fits the mold perfectly.
But he's got 9 months. Mania is like 9 months away, right? April? Yeah. It's about 9 months, right? 8 months, something like that. So, he has a long time to get there, if that's even when it starts. It could be after. But, I think he is. And he'll organically become a babyface. That's how true babyfaces become. You are a heel, and you become loved. You don't believe me? Ask Dominic Mysterio, because you know he's about to become a babyface. You organically become loved. That's how Stone Cold Steve, this is how it has always worked. So yeah, I see it happening. All right, that was it. That was Unpopular Opinions for the week of July 18, 2025, WWE edition. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe or 5-star or follow however you are viewing or listening to us. As always, we appreciate your love. And like Ryan said at the beginning, hit those comments with some unpopular opinions of your own, or tell us how dumb ours were. And as always, you can catch me on social media at my_wrestling_opinion, where tomorrow you can see a brand new, fresh idea that I've stolen from Ryan, and I'm going to post it. He thinks I'm joking. I cannot wait till I post it tomorrow. And he's like, I will say his name in it. I'll steal, but I'm stealing it. And
everyone else steals from us. Might as well.
Dude, bro, I don't know how many Seth Rollins work injury was posted like yesterday. It like bothered me because I've been saying it and all these people have been commenting about how stupid I am. And all of a sudden Paul Heyman says he's all these guys. Oh no, I think it's a work. This is exactly why. What's going to happen is that he's going to come in and people are just but with me as always is
Ryan enjoys wrestling. He gets his ideas stolen left and right from everybody, but go follow me on all the social media platforms. Go follow us on X at 2DudesPC, on YouTube at 2 Dudes with Attitudes, on TikTok at 2 Dudes with Attitudes, Instagram at 2 Dudes with Attitudes Podcast. We're going to start posting more social media content here shortly. Go follow us on Apple and Spotify and all the other audio podcast platforms. Rate us 5 stars. We're the top 10% of all listened to podcasts out there, wrestling podcasts related. So help us keep that up, get us up to the top 5%, and help us continue to grow, help us climb the ranks. And everything's an algorithm these days, so help us crack the code and become the best known podcast out there.
Yes, sir. 2 Dudes Wolfpack. We out.
2 dudes with attitudes, let's go. It's the 2 dudes and our attitudes, ruthless, aggressively speaking, so let's do this. We're Ryan and Denton, they here to get your attention. A 5-star broadcast, start to the ending. Whether it's the E or it's all E. The 2 dudes with the attitudes that bring the heat. Get the point, it's on time.